Thirukolur Penpillai Rahasyam, 12th story. We are looking into the text called Thirukolur Penpillai Rahasyam, and it is in Tamil. As I have been telling in every recording, it contains 81 sentences. This 12th sentence starts like this. Em Peruman Endrenu Patar Pirane Pole. In this sentence, we will come to know who was Emperuman and who was Pattarpiran. We'll get into the story. Before that, we'll just have little recap of 11th story. In the 11th episode, that is 11th sentence, we saw about Andal and Periyalvar. And Periyalvar was doing flower offering to the Lord. So 12th can also be considered as a continuation of the 11th. This is happening in the same place where Periyalvar was living. As usual, he was doing flower offering to the deity. The deity's name is Vadapatra Sai. There was a king who was ruling a place called Madurai in South India. His name was Vallabhadeva. As always, the rules were at that point of time. I won't say that it was a rule. It was a habit of the kings who ruled in our country so many centuries before, that they would get in touch with the normal subjects. They will come out in disguise and they will find out if there are any problems. They will interact with the public, and if they complain about something, they would rectify it. So this was one such act. The Vallabhadeva, the king of Madurai, he was conducting. He was doing an act. He was coming and he was meeting one stranger who was sleeping in a house. He sat next to him and he asked him, "Can you give me some kind of guidelines for me to improve in my life?" He talked 4 sentences. The stranger talked 4 sentences. He told the king, "What is required for the night, keep it ready in the morning. What is required for old age, keep it ready in young age. What is required for rainy season, you save in summer. What is required for next life, do in this life." The king grasped all the sentences, but the last sentence he was not able to understand. What is this life and what is next life? For this he needed clarity. He went back to his place, he went back to his kingdom, and he called his ministers. He narrated the story that he went and met a stranger, and this is what he told. Can any one of you explain as to what this sentence means? What is this birth? What we should do in this birth to have proper next birth? So they were also unable to solve this. So they all took a decision to call some people with knowledge who will give clarity in this particular matter. The king announced prize also. He had kept a gift also. And whoever gave the correct answer, the gift would fall by itself. Actually, Thirukolur Penpillai is taking us to the period when so many things we are not aware of. The king coming to meet his citizens to know the problems, whether his ruling is all right or not. Such was the type of rule which we had heard and which was registered also. So we can relate to the present time. There are so many indirect messages we get in many of the sentences spoken by Thirukolur Penpillai. We'll continue the story. Now the prize was ready and people were called, people with knowledge were called, and Periyalvar got a dream, and in that dream, Lord Vishnu, he tells him, you go and participate in that event. You go and give clarity to the king. Periyalvar is shocked. He says, what knowledge do I have? I have been doing only one service to you. That is, I am bringing flowers to you every day. Beyond that, what knowledge I have, I don't know anything. For that, Lord says, that's not your problem. You go there and answer will be provided by me so that you can win the prize and come. Hearing that, Periyalvar goes and participates. He went and participated in the event and he gave the correct answer also. What was the correct answer? It was that in order to have proper next birth in this life, we should have devotion to Lord Vishnu and also we should surrender to Lord Vishnu. This was the answer given by Periyalvar. Though many people had come there, when he talked this particular sentence, the gift by itself fell. And the king was extremely happy and he honored him also. How did he honor him? He put him on the elephant, which was reserved only for the king. In Tamil, they call it as Pattatiyane. I am not able to translate it in English. He made Periyalvar sit in that elephant and he was going round. At that time, Lord Vishnu gave darshan to Periyalvar. It was such a great event in the life of Periyalvar. At that time, Periyalvar calls Lord Vishnu as Emperuman and the king confers the title Pattar Piran on Periyalvar. Thus, Emperuman Endreno Pattar Pirane Pole. Pattar Piran was a title given to Periyalvar and Pattar Piran tells Lord Vishnu as Emperuman. So this is how the story ends. 12th story ends. So as usual, Thirukolur Penpillai was going to say that she didn't have that kind of an opportunity to go and perform like Periyalvar. And she narrated the whole event and then she said that she was not competent in many areas and she was leaving that place. This is how the story ends.